Being with somebody that make you happy, that treat you special, and you can do the same. All I'm starting, not all, that's too general. I'm hearing a lot of how much money is involved. I'm hearing a lot of what your stuff, what you bringing to the table. You hearing people say that a woman don't have to bring nothing to the table. Yes, what? And it don't have to be about the money. But wouldn't it be nice if she brought a good attitude? Wouldn't it be nice if she brought a nurturing disposition about herself? Wouldn't it be nice if she could bake a goddamn cake from scratch? Wouldn't it be nicer if you woke up Sunday morning, the house was filled up with Sunday dinner smells? Wouldn't it be nice? We are not talking about that no more. We're talking about how much money. And that is what I believe is just tearing our community down even further, my baby.
So Monique is talking about how relationships are nowadays, where it's all about how much money a dudes make and how women don't have to bring anything to the table, or how they are the table. How many times have you heard a woman say, oh, I shouldn't have to bring anything to the table. I am the table. Look at me. Look at my body. Look at me. Look at how I look. And, I got a pretty face. I got a fat ass. You never trust a big button smile, fellas. Just because it look good don't mean the attitude is good. Just because it look good don't mean that she wants you for who you are. She probably wants you for what you can do for her. That's why she wants to know how much money you can make. So she wants to know what kind of lifestyle you can provide for her, what kind of things you can buy for her, sometimes what she can get out of you. So that's why you have to vet these women very carefully, gentlemen. Yes, it is important for you to get your money up and develop yourself in your career and all this other kind of stuff. But the higher you go up in your economic status, the more you will become a target to these women out here. So you got to be very careful and vet these women, because a lot of them, they just want you for what they can get out of you. And as soon as they are done with you, they'll just get gone and go on to the next sucker. So you have to protect yourself. You have to vet these women. The way that you do that is you ask them very detailed questions, and you have to listen, not just pay attention to their words, pay attention to their actions, their body language, because every time you meet somebody, they'll put on a mask, they'll put on a representative, they will show you the best version of themselves, the version that they want you to see to be attracted to them. Now this goes for both men and women, but we're going to talk about women right now. They will put on this facade, this representative, and they will be on their best behavior. But once about 60 to 90 days goes by, they'll start to get comfortable. They'll show you exactly who they are. And that's where you got to pay attention the most. See, a woman should have to bring something to the table, because she expects you to bring your wallet to the table, your status to the table, your masculinity, your protection, your provision, everything, all that stuff to the table. So instead of asking what you should bring to the table, since they get offended by that so much, how about start asking other questions to see why I should marry you, why I should decide to make you my girlfriend, why should I even be with you in the first place? That's what you really got to ask. And you can't really ask that up front. You just have to get to know her and see what she's all about. See if she really wants to be in a relationship in the first place. And second, see if she actually wants to be with you, or if you're just another dude in her phone for free food, maybe good sex, maybe the handyman, are you that dude? Or is she trying to just put you in the friend zone or something like that? So you got to pay attention to these things, gentlemen. Women think that bringing something to the table other than just them is good enough. They don't think that they should have to do anything for a man. They don't think they should have to cater to a man at all. It's all about what they can get out of a man and a happy wife, happy life, all the other kind of bullshit. No, happy spouse, happy house. That's what it is, because men deserve to be happy too. If both people aren't happy, the relationship will not work. It's impossible. You should not have to cater to her all the time, bend over backwards for her while she just sits there and looks pretty and decides if she feels like doing something for you, then you should just be grateful for it. She should have to cater to you just as much as you are catering to her. Matter of fact, if you are paying, majority of the bills like most of these women want nowadays, she should be catering so much more to you. Yes, She should be catering so much more to a man who's paying all of the vast majority of the bills. That's what these women want, right? That's what they want. It's comical for women out here to think that, man's supposed to cater to me and do all this other kind of stuff for me and pay all the bills, this, that, and the third, and I'm just supposed to just sit back and look pretty. Cook for him? I ain't cooking for him. Those are wifely duties. But she expect a man to pay all the bills, pay for her bills, this, that, and the third, while not being married. Okay, I don't know where to make these women at. Yes, she should have to bring something to the table. She should have to be willing to cater to you. She should have to be willing to do wifely things for you up front. Just like she expects you to do husband things up front, she should be expected to do wifely things up front. And if she's not, let her go. Move on. For a woman to want a man to marry her, she should be showing you up front what qualities of a wife she has, because a ring is not going to change anybody from who they are. It's not. If you meet a woman and she's just lazy, she's talking about she's not going to cook for you, she's not going to cater to you, all this other kind of stuff, because those are wifely duties. You need to upgrade her status in order to unlock those privileges. She is going to be the exact same as she was before you put a ring on it. Matter of fact, she's going to be even worse, because she's going to feel entitled to whatever you can do for her. If she is not giving you wifely vibes, wifely duties up front, just like she is expecting your husband duties up front, your provision, your protection, your status, your masculinity. If she is expecting all that stuff up front from you, then you have all the right to expect wifely duties up front from her. She should be following your lead. She should be catering to you. She should be cooking for you. She should be doing things for you. If she wants to be a wife, if she don't want to be a wife and she just want to be a jump off, fine. Y'all go have fun and all that other kind of stuff. Y'all grown people. We can't tell y'all what to do. I will say, don't get her pregnant. Don't get these jump off women pregnant. If that's what y'all gonna do, y'all grown people, go ahead. But don't get her pregnant. Oh, hell no. Because if she don't want to cater to you before children, before marriage, it's gonna get a whole lot worse after children. And if you decide to marry this woman, I have been there. Trust me, I have been there. I have been with a woman who just refused to cater to me, and I just thought, well, if I do more, if I do this, or if I plan this lavish date, or plan a trip, or plan something, spend all this money, maybe then she will decide to do something for me. Maybe then she will want to do something for me with a smile, not with a grudge. I've been there. It doesn't work. It does not work. She will continue to be entitled. She will continue to have this attitude of thinking that once you do for me, maybe I'll think about doing something for you. I've been there, gentlemen. Don't do it. If she is not willing to do much for you up front, if she thinks that she is too good to do anything for you up front, that you are supposed to cater to her 100% of the time, and no matter what she decides to do, whether she decides to cater to you or not, you are always supposed to just cater to her no matter what. If she don't even want to cook for you, if she don't want to do any of that stuff for you, why the hell are you continuing to give her all of your masculine energy? It is draining you, and she will continue to take advantage of you, continue to suck the life out of you, continue to take everything she can out of you until she is done with you, and she will just spit you out and move on while you are just sitting there down in the dirt, and she just goes about her life. That's what blood-sucking people do. Don't be like that, gentlemen. You have to assert yourself. You have to set boundaries. And if she doesn't like your authoritative presence, if she rebels against it, move on. There are a lot more women in this world than men. And if you are asserting yourself with confidence and intelligence, and you are setting boundaries, and you are letting her know up front what you will and will not tolerate, tell these women up front you will not tolerate disrespect. Tell them up front that you will not tolerate any kind of bad attitude, especially any kind of physical violence, anything like that. Oh no, nope, get out. Get out. Get out. Because those are the kind of things that she should bring to the table. She should bring respect. She should bring good attitude. She should bring a catering demeanor. She should bring a smile. And yes, if she has her own money, she should be willing to spend some of her own money on you. After y'all get past 3 dates or whatever, and y'all decide to become a couple, yes, she should be spending some of her money on you. There's going to be times where y'all go out or whatever. Sometimes she should be reaching into her purse. It's not always on you. If she is not willing to do for you up front, why the hell should you put a ring on her and thinking that like that her attitude is just supposed to change? It don't work. It never has. It never will. So trust me when I say, when Monique is talking about if a woman should be bringing something to the table, she expects your money to be what you bring to the table, and she just supposed to just be the table. She's not willing to do anything for you. Why the hell are you wasting your time and energy on a woman like that? See, fellas, we always go into the relationship and we're always going in there thinking that we are the ones that decide to be the good guy, be the gentleman. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but you do it without setting boundaries. You do it without setting a tone for the relationship. You're doing without asserting your leadership and masculinity and letting them know up front what you will not tolerate. You go in there, you be the good guy, you do everything the nice way, you do everything the gentleman way, the proper way, but you allow these women to disrespect you. You allow her to have a bad attitude, and your excuse is, oh, that's just her. That's just what she wants to do. It's okay because the sex is good. Oh, it's okay because she get that good gok 3000. It's okay because she look good. She got a big butt and a smile. That's not it, fellas. That's not it. So you got to protect yourselves out here. You have to make sure that when you are interacting with a woman, when you're dating with a woman, when you're in a relationship with her, you analyze so much that she is doing for you. You listen to the words, you listen to her attitude, you pay attention to her body language, you pay attention to her behavior, because a lot of times her actions and her behavior will tell so much more about who she is versus the words that come out of her mouth. You got to pay attention to these things, gentlemen. Otherwise, she will just run over you, run ragged, take everything she can out of you, take advantage of you, and she will sit there and suck the life out of you as much as humanly possible for as long as she feels like it, until she decides to find another sucker to move on and take advantage of and just leave you in the dust. Don't be like that, guys. Protect yourself out here in these streets. So let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Did I get anything right? Did I get anything wrong? Let me know. I'll be paying attention. Just let's keep this conversation going. Let me know what you think down in the comments section. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.